Throughout the selection process, throughout the interview process and the application process, I knew exactly what to turn in, how to turn it in, and who to turn it in to. And that was something that I think kind of eased my nerves a little bit, because I knew that my application was in the right hands, which is something that I really appreciated throughout that process.
So the online application is important because it provides a snapshot for us into an applicant's experiences. There's no single profile that we're looking for when it comes to an applicant. Leadership comes in many different forms.
I put definitely my research experience that I had. I put my position on the exec board that I was in, and then I put the managerial position that I held at the pool that I worked at the time. I was one of the head lifeguards. So whether I knew I was doing it or not, I was taking on a lot of leadership roles. So those were the first things that I wanted to highlight on my resume.
After each deadline, we are excited to read your application and learn more about you. This is our first chance to meet you and to learn about your accomplishments and your interest in joining Teach for America and taking on this challenge. Our most promising candidates are then invited to an interview. In preparation for your interview, you'll be asked to reflect on some very real issues that core members face, which gives you insight into the very real work of teachers and allows us to understand how you might approach these classroom situations. During your interview, you may be asked to discuss your responses in more depth.
I want you guys to think, what does it mean to be personally free, to be educationally free, or economically free?
You have to be a leader within this realm of education to network with people at your school. You have to be able to make decisions in the classroom all day long. And those decisions that you make are either going to help or hinder your students. When you think about leadership qualities and what they are, every day they manifest themselves inside of the classroom. One of the first things to know is it's just one component that's going to address some things that maybe we're not talking about necessarily at the interview. It's one part of a larger whole.
There's no single answer to the challenges we face in education. This is your chance as an applicant to share more about how you would approach some of the challenges and issues that our members face every day.
The night before the final interview, I'm just watching. I'm trying to get any type of information I can for how to give my best lesson. You know, it's kind of like the first day of high school, almost. You know what I mean? Just that feeling like I have my outfit picked out. I got, you know what I mean? I'm just, I know I'm gonna eat for breakfast. I know everything. I love those moments where you worked hard for something and this is a time to like really show up.
So the final interview day is actually a lot of fun. A lot of candidates are concerned because there's a sample teach component where they actually have to get up there and teach a lesson. But we do that first and you get it out the way. From there we have a group discussion where you get to talk about some of the issues that might go on in an actual school and how you would respond to those issues as a teacher. And you also have a one-on-one interview with a member of the senior selection committee. So my advice for going through the final interview is come prepared for the sample teach. There's information online about what we expect, and you should also just be relaxed and really come to engage. We're there, we want to know about you, we're excited to learn more about you at this point. We already think that you're an awesome candidate.
So if you're looking for some more information, take a look at the Applicant Center. I cannot begin to tell you how wonderful that place is. We have spent so much time ensuring that it is packed full of resources, modules, maybe an online webinar to attend, and our interactive help tool is just amazing. Teach for America is both a 2-year commitment to teach in the classroom, but also a lifelong commitment to end educational inequity. And so you're going to want to kind of learn, are we a good match for you? Is what Teach for America is about, are our values, is our mission, does that match with what you want to do and how you want to spend your time?